In this video, I'm going to show you how to use OpenCode to simply describe the Home Assistant dashboard you want, have an AI instantly write the code for you, and auto-deploy it directly to your instance, giving you a perfect result in seconds. Alright, this setup relies on two main components talking to each other. First, we need to head into Home Assistant to install the MCP Server. Go to Settings, Devices and Services, click Add Integration, and search for MCP. Now, pay close attention here. You'll see two options. You want to select MCP Server, not just the standard MCP client. The server is what actually allows OpenCode to access your system. Don't install the wrong one or the connection will fail. With the server running, let me introduce you to the brain of our operation, OpenCode. This tool is an open-source AI coding agent that's been exploding lately with over 80,000 stars on GitHub. It's built to take over those tedious, time-consuming tasks, writing articles, organizing files, and now building your dashboards. It's completely free, lets you plug into major AI models, and the best part is the zero barrier to entry. If you can type a sentence, you can use it. To get it on your system, you'll see a few ways to install it, but we're using the simplest method, the curl command. Just copy that string, paste it into your Linux terminal under your user directory, and run it. It's that easy. Now, before we even fire up the agent, we need to bridge the gap between OpenCode and Home Assistant. First, navigate to the config directory at /root/.config/OpenCode. Inside, create a new JSON file named OpenCode and paste in the MCP configuration template provided by the official docs, making sure to include your server details. With the configuration file ready, we can now start the engine. Open a new terminal and cd into the directory where your Home Assistant is installed. Once you're in, run the command OpenCode to start OpenCode, and then immediately type /init. This gets the AI to analyze your project structure and creates an agents.md file in your root directory. To verify everything is working as it should, just type /mcp and hit enter. You should see a confirmation that the Home Assistant MCP is enabled. Finally, we need to pick a brain for our agent. I'm connecting the GLM 4.7 model. I chose this specific model because it's incredibly cost-effective and its capabilities are more than enough to handle our dashboard requirements. The setup is a breeze. Just type /connect, choose your provider, paste your API key, and select the GLM 4.7 model. Alright, let's see how this thing handles a real request. I'll start with a completely natural, casual prompt, create a new dashboard in the sidebar that displays my light, door sensor, and smart plug. And the AI hits a wall. It tells me I don't have tools to create dashboards directly. You'll need to do it manually. It even tries to be helpful by giving me some code and steps, but if you look closely, the entity IDs provided do not correspond to the actual devices in my system. At this point, the AI doesn't actually realize its own potential or how to use the MCP tools correctly. It's a classic case of AI being a bit too modest or just plain hallucinating. But here's the fix. From experience, I know AI performs 10 times better with structured prompts, so I'll open a new window and provide a clear engineering-style instruction. I'll define the task to create the sidebar dashboard, set the requirements to use standard entity cards and specific devices, and add a notes section. In those notes, I give it the exact installation path, the command to find the correct entity IDs, and the specific Docker command to restart Home Assistant. This time, the results are night and day. The AI becomes incredibly focused. It actually uses the MCP tool to look up the real entity IDs, generates the correct dashboard code, writes it into the system files, and, this is the best part, automatically runs the restart command to make it live. Finally, let's go into Home Assistant and check the sidebar. There it is, a brand new dashboard named Devices. It has all three cards, the light, the door sensor, and the smart plug, all functional and error-free. We didn't touch the UI, we didn't write a single line of YAML, and there were zero errors. We simply had a conversation and the AI built the home we asked for.